Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking. Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to extend the play. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
But this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Off target with a throw, incomplete. Third down play for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot here. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Running a quarterback sneak here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. The 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they'll run it into the end zone so they go up by a touchdown here.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis running through the tackle. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. He shreds the tackle. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Rolling to his left outside the pocket. On the move, looking deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the right side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. And Stewart.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Davis. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. The ball's with first and 10 here.
Well, he didn't get much, but you know what? He got just enough that he needed to get the first down. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape just enough to be able to get to the sideline to get out of bounds and picked up that first down.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A lot of time in the pocket. Now fires over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Pretty easy call for the head coach.